My friend isn't as gung-ho as he'd like to be.
See, put it down.
Oh. He said he had a really bad headache.
I can believe it. All right. You're a very lucky man. Can you look up?
I feel real lucky, Rick.
Yeah.
I feel lucky.
All right, open your eyes. You came by here before. The only reason I was still open was because I was talking to Leslie. This time, I was just getting ready to leave again. You got a concussion. You could be checked into the hospital for a couple hours for observation.
No, Rick. Look, I don't. Hospitals make me sick.
Yeah, well, you happen to be a sick man. You need some bed rest.
No.
Unless,
Unless what?
well, you could get some rest at the boat if you had somebody there to take care of you.
That's all right. I can handle it. I can handle it.
You need someone there who'll see to it you don't run around. I mean it, alone. Robert, can you guarantee that our friend here won't do that?
Not my stubbornness of your friend, but I know somebody who could.
Who?
Ruby.
Oh, no, Robert, I don't want to get Ruby involved in this.
Well, you have a big choice. Then I'll check you into the hospital hotel, or you will have Ruby. Which will it be?
I'll take Ruby.
All right, I'll call her. Why don't you sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Good. All right.
Oh, I was just going to run the 4-minute mile, too.
Well, in lieu of that, why don't we recap what's happened? Now, I've been able to piece together a certain amount of what's been going on. Now, as I understand it, Mrs. Whittaker did see Laura in that barn.
Yeah, well, at first I thought she may have been imagining it, but then when I found Laura's scarf there, then I knew that she had actually been in there.
Yeah, for a while, I even thought it was my Laura.
Well, listen, when did you suspect it was a setup?
Well, it was right off. It was all too pat, you know, Robert. Everything was fit together too easily. But I knew I had to go through with it. I didn't really have a choice, even if it was a setup. So I just kept following the trail.
Did you ever think they might have been using a double for your Laura?
Well, I thought about that, but I mean, I considered it until I found the scarf. But I don't know. Whatever it is, the whole thing is too damn clever, you know, right down the line.
I agree. The whole thing struck me the same way. I mean, to start with, there's this Laura that Mrs. Whittaker sees Laura in the barn. Then they spend a lot of money to charter a plane to get rid of you. We're not talking about a small-time operation here.
No. This is not your run-of-the-mill antique dealer kind of situation.
Okay, now look, we can follow up on the plane charter, even if we've got to go all the way back to Portland and track it back. We can do that while you're recuperating.
Oh, that's good. There's nothing that I don't want followed up, Robert. We gotta find... Who is David Gray?
Yeah,
What the hell is he doing?
Take it easy. What does he want with my sister?
Or my wife.
Yeah.
I think we're just seeing the tip of this iceberg.
Gotcha.
Well, she is ready, willing and able. She just needs a ride over to the boat.
Okay, well, look, I can do that while Jackie gets Luke back to his stateroom.
Great.
Thank you. Oh, I think I can make it on my own, Jackie.
Not while I am here, you want. Rick, are you going to come with us?
I'll be over to check him in just a few minutes. You get him to bed. That's the first thing. I've got to call Leslie back, all right?
Okay, come on.
Take it slow with him.
Hey, look, listen, you know, I think that, this is a waste of time. You got to get back on the trail of your sister, and I can go on over there alone.
No, there's nothing. It's cold out there. When it gets hot again, we'll get out there and...
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Okay, take it easy.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
You too. The hologram projection is a means to an end. It seems to be a good means, but it's not the only one. Now, if we make it work, or don't make it work, something else will be tried. If we fail, you, Laura, and I will be terminated immediately.
That is insane. I don't believe for a moment that...
I'd believe it if I were you.
What does that mean?
It means that our lives depend on one another. We have something to do, and it must be done. If it's not done, we have no purpose to our lives. We just become a nuisance, a risk. That's why I've decided that Laura should stay here in the shop as a guarantee that we'll get on with our work.
No way. Now, look, I am not going to allow that.
Yes, you will. Because Laura stays here, or it may be necessary to terminate the hologram option. And if the plan to use the hologram is concluded,
Then we...
all of us. On the other hand, If we pull it off, the reward will be incalculable. No one in history will possess what we will have a share in. Not in 2,000 years. So, the choices are plain. Either to be richer than anyone in the world, or not to be in the world at all. Don't be afraid, Laura. There's no reason to be. Just do what I say and everything will be fine.
But you sent Mel away.
He'll be back only to get your things. Now, I want you to lie down. Don't resist, Laura.
But why?
Because you've had a long and tiring experience. Lie back. Lie back. Feel yourself drifting into peaceful, wonderful sleep. Feel the tensions leave your entire body. First your legs. Feel your body floating. Your legs. Now your arms. Your torso. Your hands. Way out to the ends of your fingers. Slowly, gently. Feel the tightness leave your body. Softly, easily. Feel yourself floating as in a cloud. Easily. Just floating on a lovely white cloud. Floating, drifting, floating, drifting on a cloud. It really is amazing how much the two of you look alike. The two Lauras. Same soft, lovely features. Same blonde hair. Even the same name. Incredible. If only that meeting hadn't happened. That coincidence back in Mel's studio in New York. How could I have known?
Well, I better get going before Luke forgets about me.
Oh, I tend to doubt that.
Thanks, Mel. Thank you for everything.
No problem. Take care. I'll see you in Port Charles.
Okay.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye. Hi.
Hi, Laura. Come on in.
How was I to know there were so many Lauras, looking so much alike, and that I'd make such a terrible mistake? There's no way to know what that mistake will cost us all in the end.